It's the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour, and we are in the coastal resorts of Antalya, Turkey. Yes, hello everybody and welcome, a very warm welcome, if not a little cloudy welcome from Antalya in Turkey for the final day of action of the Antalya Open 2016. Just the men in action for you today. We have 4 matches for you, the 2 semi-finals and then the medal matches. First up, it's Kotsilianos and Zupani up against Bockerman and Flugen in semi-final 1. And just like yesterday when we witnessed a little bit of history for Finland when Tarulahti and Riikka Lehtinen won Finland's first ever medal on the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour. So Greece can do the same here today. Confirmation of the weather conditions, cloudy, 23 degrees centigrade. The wind, well, pretty light. Humidity up at 60%, and there are rain showers forecast for this afternoon starting around lunchtime. So the medal matches might be a little wet. Well, this first semi-final pits the Greek pair, the number 27 seeds who had to come through qualifying up against the German pair who are number 9 seeds. The Greek pair won Pool H, the German pair came third in Pool H, so the Greek pair beat Bockerman and Flugen in the pool match 2022, 21-18, 15-11. So a chance for Bockerman and Flugen to set the record right against Kotsilianos and Zupani. So let's introduce you to the officials, the first referee on the far side from France, Julien Bruxelles. And he'll be ably assisted on the near side by the second referee who is from Spain, Fabio Ancora. There he is. So let's introduce you to the players, and starting with the pair from Greece, the country's number 1 pair. They're only playing in their 11th World Tour main draw, and wearing number 1, standing at 198 centimeters in height, Georgios Kotsilianos, 33 years of age, and his partner Nikos Zupani, 27 years of age, measures 2 meters and 2 centimeters in height, so a very tall team, the Greek pair. Now, as for Germany, who are wearing yellow here, first up, number 1, 30 years of age, Marcus Bockerman, 199 in height, and his partner is the 25-year-old Lars Flugen, measuring 192 in height. Now, Flugen picked up a knee injury in the semi-finals in Doha, and this pair have missed the last 4 events in Xiamen, Fuzhou, Fortaleza and Sochi. As you can see, Flugen's left knee heavily strapped. That's the knee he injured in Doha, and well, that meant they've missed crucial events in the Olympic qualifying event, and they are still in charge of their own destiny. They are 14th in the points list, and it will be Flugen to get this match underway. First point goes to the Germans. And similar to the finish pair yesterday. Very important for Kotsilianos and Zupanis to get a good start in this match. Settle the nerves.
And
Zupanis with the spike to draw them level. So first serve for Kotsilianos in this semi-final. Good power from Flugen, but Kotsilianos was there. The roll shot from Bockerman. Nice set from Flugen, and then the roll shot down the line. Bockerman too strong, service error. Gives their opponents an easy point. Flugen getting that one all wrong. That's his customary hat on, Lars Flugen. Straight down the middle between the two from Zupanis, but the service error too long. Ah, good blocking from Bockerman. And at the first side switch, it's Germany that had the advantage, 4-3. In terms of the Olympic qualification, Bockerman and Flugen, Kotsilianos and Zupani a thing or two, because the Greek pair beat Urban and Matisek, the other German pair that are in contention. As Bockerman comes up with another huge block. We're in contention for Rio through the points list on the World Tour. Urban and Matisek are 16th on that list. Remember, the top 15 go to Rio. Good work from Zupani. And there are just 3 more qualifying events after this on the World Tour for the points list: Cincinnati, Moscow and Hamburg. Kotsilianos with the cross court, too much for Flugen. Nice. Flugen. Lovely serve from Flugen. Had a little bit of cut on it as well. Just faded away. Left to right movement. Kotsilianos goes cross-court. Flugen was there, but couldn't deal with it. And the lead now 2 at the second side switch. It was 1 for Germany at the first. Oh, unlucky from Zupanis. Got his hands on the ball, but it spun out of play. Just watching it, willing it down inside the line, but not to be. Another service ace for the German pair. Timeout called by Kotsilianos and Zupani, with the score reading 10-6 to Bockerman and Flugen. Well, the Greek pair came through qualifying. It's been a long week for them. 2 qualifying matches on Wednesday. Both went to 3 sets. They're on court for about an hour and 40. They had 2 games on Thursday. Both of those went to 3 sets. On court for an hour and 43. They had Friday off because they won by a forfeit to top the group, and yesterday they had 2 matches. The first was a 3-setter at 51 minutes. Then their quarter-final was a 2-setter against Urban and Machasik. That was 42 minutes, but it was a tough one. 22-20, 24-22. To set up this first appearance in a Final Four. Having served an ace, the timeout serves its purpose. Bockerman follows his ace with a service error. Well, that's a huge serve. That is a huge serve from Zupanis.
Well done, great serve by Zupanis.
That's another big serve from Zupanis. Using his 2-meter and 2-centimeter height to good effect. Now it goes the other way. He cut one right to left, now cut one left to right, and the German pair have seen enough. They want a timeout. Bockerman and Flugen go back to the bench.
The Germans who have been playing together since 2018.
Well, they'll be pretty happy with themselves.
19 tournaments with 2 gold medals, 2 silver medals in skill.
Remember, the German pair won the first set in their pool match, 22-20, and the Greeks responded well, 21-18, 15-11 in that third set to take the match. Bockerman and Flugen for 4 medals on the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour, 2 golds, the Qatar Open in November last year and the Fuzhou Open in April of last year. A couple of silvers as well, the Xiamen Open and the Rio Open, the Olympic test event, 2nd in the Olympic test event. Back, both of those in September last year. Flugen with the spike.
The youngest among the 4 men on court right now, 25 years of age from Berlin.
Too long from Zupanis. And the technical timeout sees Germany leading 12-9. So, a very even opening to this first semi-final between Kotilianos and Zupani and Bockerman and Flugen. The German pair, that is, have made a bronze medal match on 2 occasions, but never come through it to win Doha Open in April, but that was because Flugen had that knee injury, and then the Puerto Vallarta bronze medal match in September last year. A decent September last year with 2 silvers and a 4th. They lost the Rio Open, the Olympic test event, to the pair in our next semi-final, Smolovs and Smedins. So we could have a repeat of that final here today. Oh, that's nice. That's really good from Zupanis.
Bravo, Nico.
Nice play from the 27-year-old. Roll shot. Finds the target. Zupanis pouncing with the second touch. First touch set him up for that, so close to the net. Big serve from Zupanis, but this time has too much on it. Oh, that's big blocking from Bockerman. Really big block from Marcus Bockerman. Makes 2 blocks. The second one wasn't firm enough and drops on the German side of the court. Guessed right. Couldn't get enough on it. Lifted ball from Germany. Gives Greece the point. That's the touch that was blown. Across court from Bockerman.
16-13.
Again, Zupanis goes with the second touch. Zubanis, who was very deadly with the serve earlier on in the set, just missed the last couple. Needs to make his opponents play. Well, service error given back to Greece by Flugen. Level just dropped off a little bit in this semi-final. 3 consecutive service errors. Four consecutive service errors. Rolled cross court, 2 points away now from the opening set. And cross court. No one there in white. Gets a lot of net, does Flugen, but they've got the point, and it is 4 set points for the number 9 seeds. He can't keep it up, Zubanis, and at the first time of asking, Germany take the set by 21 points to 16. And they are 1 step closer to the gold medal match. And 1 step closer to another 100 points on the men's ranking list for the Olympic Games. Confirmation then, Bockerman and Flugen take the opener 21-16. Well, the Greek pair have played 5-3 setters here in Antalya, and they have lost the first set on 4 of those 5 occasions. So they're in familiar territory, but can they pull it back in a knockout match? They were a set down against Spinstock and Thatcher of Canada in the first knockout match. Came back having lost the first 16-21 to win the next two 21-18, 16-14. So it's going to be Kotsilianos to get this second set underway. The comfort of winning your semi-final is you guarantee yourself a medal. And Greece, remember, looking for their first ever medal on the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour. Big power from Flugen. And just as they did in the first set, the German pair take the first point. But unlike the first set, Bockerman and Flugen now have a 2-point advantage at the early stage.
2-0. Flugen.
Zupanis to serve. Another service error.
All the way from the qualification round released, and they made it to the semi-finals. Very well.
Last minute call from Kotsilianos, and it pays off. Serve dropping long. Flugen cross court, no problem at all. Zupanis and Kotsilianos just look at each other. Zupanis unable to control the serve. I'm going to call a timeout. The Greeks at the start of this second set, the body language doesn't look too good. From their point of view, they need to lift it up. It's still a long way to go in this second set. But the pair that have been together since 2009 decide to call the timeout. They're playing their 37th FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour event together, and only the 11th time they made the main draw. Kotsilianos and Zupani. Flugen and Bockerman started playing together last year, and in their 18 previous events they've made 6 Final Fours, so a good conversion rate of making Final Fours, 33%.
İlk seti alan Alman takımı ikinci sette de fırsata giriyor sevgili seyirciler. İran takımı ilk kez final oynuyor.
So, Flugen serving 5-2. Greece have burnt the timeout. Forces it through Bockerman. Kotsilianos with a late celebration, trying to pick themselves up. Better from Zupani.
Yakaladılar Almanya'yı. 5-4.
Good dig from Zupanis and followed up by Kotsilianos, and the timeout has been effective. They've won the 3 points since the timeout. It's all level, 5-all. Good dig from Zupanis to keep the ball alive. Kotsilianos finished it off. Huge power from Flugen, and brings the mini revival to an end.
bir plase geliyor. Nikos Zupanis. 6-6.
Double touch from Bockerman, and Kotsilianos and Zupanis now have the lead, 7-6. What a turnaround, it was 5-2.
Yorgos Kotsilianos.
Another good block from Kotsilianos. Flugen says it's gone out. Well, now it's the turn for Germany to take the time out. Let's have another look. Flugen saying it's out. Kotsilianos saying it's in. The answer from the officials was it's in. So from 5-2 down, Greece lead 8-6. And there is time for everyone just to have a think. And this game just swinging in the last couple of minutes the way of the Greek pair. So Kotsilianos will serve from this left-hand end. 7 points away from the technical timeout. Both sides have burnt their timeouts. So technical timeout will be the last stoppage, barring an injury.
Ball deflected by Kotsilianos.
Kotsilianos getting half a block on.
Volume 2, Nikos Zupanis playing together with the Kotsilianos in 2009.
Flugen with the winner down the line. Zupanis went across to try and dig it, but he couldn't get that. Kotsilianos getting that one all wrong, and it's 9-all in this second set.
The score is 9-all.
It's in. Service ace from Marcus Bockerman. Cross court, picked up by Kotsilianos. Just too long.
The celebration on the German side. Great pass by Kotsilianos.
And Bockerman and Flugen will have the lead at the technical timeout, just as they did in the first set. They led 12-9 on that occasion. And it is a 1-point lead at the technical timeout for Bockerman and Flugen. It's 11-10. Greece very much in this second set. It's now a run for the finish after this technical timeout. Crowd having their say on what's happening, and Bockerman just cooling himself down. As you can see from the wide angle, the clouds are set across the coast today, and so it's not as hot as it would be if the sun was out, but Bockerman feeling the heat nevertheless. So here we go, Kotsilianos to serve at 10-11. Wild from Flugen, misses the target. Retreating Bockerman can't keep it alive, and now it's back to the Greek pair. 12-11. They lead, a change of ball, concern about the pressure from Kotsilianos. Down the line from Flugen, 12-all. Germany winning the first set, remember, 21-16. Kotsilianos again unable to control the serve, backpedaling. Body language slightly better from the Greeks now, smiling at each other. Yeah, good blocking from Bockerman. Getting up tall. Left hand doing most of the blocking. Bockerman keeps it alive. Goes cross court to open up a 3-point lead at a crucial time. 15-12 now to Bockerman and Flugen. Kotsilianos and Zupanis have got to dig deep now. So as it was, the side switch in the first set, Bockerman and Flugen lead 15-13. Dig from Flugen, but the advantage still with Kotsilianos and Zupanis. Cross court. He's put it out. He's put it out. 16-13 now.
1613. Germany, Kuckerman.
Nice response from Zupanis.
Don't forget the second men's semi-final at Calcus Road. Bronze medal match at Calcus 3 p.m. and then 4:45 p.m. the time for the gold medal match for men.
Line is the call. Line is the shot. 17-14 now. Bockerman Flugen 4 points away from the final. And another good block. And the writing seems to be on the wall. No timeout to fall back on now for Kotsilianos and Zupanis. And it looks as if Bockerman and Flugen are going to set the record straight for the pool loss to Kotsilianos and Zupanis. Good improvisation from Zupanis.
Smart play by Zupanis, surprising the Germans.
Don't need a service error at this stage of the second set. That guarantees giving your opponents a point. If you make them play, there's every chance that you might win it. Good blocking. And that is pretty much that, you feel. 20 points to 15. It's 5 match points. They only need 1 in the first set. Kotsilianos and Zupanis need something pretty spectacular here. Bockerman to serve. Flugen can't control it. It's with Kotsilianos. Needs to keep this alive. Lifted ball. So they've saved 1. Second match point coming on the Kotsilianos serve. Great dig, but it's not enough. Double touch off the shoulder and then the hand is the call from the first referee, and so it is Marcus Bockerman and Lars Flugen that make it through to the gold medal match. They have beaten Georgios Kotsilianos and Nikos Soupani in 2 sets, 21-16, 21-17. And the Greeks now go into the bronze medal match, a match they must win if they are to create history and win a first Greek medal on the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour. But it's another 100 points for Bockerman and Flugen on Flugen's return from injury. And those 100 points in the race for Rio could be hugely important. Confirmation once again then that the number 9 seeds, Bockerman and Flugen, have beaten the number 27 seeds, Kotsilianos and Zupanis, 21-16, 21-17. Let's hear now from the winners with Tim Simmons.
Lars, welcome back to the tour. Great win.
Yeah, thank you. It's awesome. Awesome to be back. Awesome to play in the final now. I can't describe it in words.
Marcus, obviously you pick up another 100 points for Olympic qualifying. You've moved from 15th to 14th. How big is the next match for you?
The next match is a final. It's always big. And a big congrats and thank you to my partner. It's his first tournament after 5 weeks laying in bed and have a wellness weeks. So it's awesome to play with him again and to be in the final.
What about the next match, Poland or Latvia? Which one do you want to play?
Oh, I don't care.
Latvia.
I really don't care.
Latvia. We want to play against Latvia. What a na!
Now tell me, next week we head into Cincinnati, all 3 of the teams competing for the last 2 spots from the FIVB World Tour. What do you think?
Well, I try to not calculate that much in those moments. Thanks, Janis. It doesn't help me while I'm serving or I'm attacking or setting. I'm just focused on the sport, and we will see at the 13th of June who we're going to play the Olympics.
Right. Lars, tell me about your knee. Obviously, you hurt it in Qatar and took some time off. How's it feeling?
Yeah, right now it's feeling good. I mean, Marcus said it. I lay in the bed for 5 weeks, but last week I started practicing, and now it feels really good.
You lost your first 2 matches in the tournament, Marcus. What is the difference after losing those matches?
Excuse me? Sorry, I didn't.
In pool play. In pool play, you lost 2 matches. What's the difference in elimination rounds?
Yeah, it's well, it was the first game after 5 weeks, and we need to get used to the competition again. And yeah, that was a problem in the first round.
Well, congratulations and good luck.
Thank you.
Marcus Bockerman and Lars Flugent, they are through to the gold medal match this afternoon. And who will they play? Well, the second semi-final is coming up in about 15 minutes' time between Alexander Samoilovs and Yanis Smedens of Latvia and Gregor Fialek and Mariusz Prudel of Poland. But it will be Germany in the final because they have beaten the Greek pair in straight sets 21-16, 21-17.